In this section, we'll take a look at some of the new features in Liferay DXP 7.4 that allow you to create unique digital experiences. Liferay DXP includes several features and tools that can be used to improve your users' experiences, including personalized experiences and user segments, customizable navigation bars, responsive layouts, and several newly integrated tools unique to 7.4: Click to Chat, DocuSign, and automatic translation. Experiences are a way to tailor page content to specific user groups in Liferay DXP. Experiences are unique to content pages and are created and applied to a selected user segment. Segments are groups of users, not to be confused with user groups. Segments are created in Liferay DXP by defining a set of conditions and properties a user must meet to fit the segment. Segments are created in Liferay DXP by defining a set of conditions and properties a user must meet to fit the segment. For example, a segment could contain only users with a certain birth year from a specific region. Note that user groups can be one of the conditions used to define a segment. Experiences are also useful for completing A/B testing, which requires an instance of Liferay Analytics Cloud to collect data. Though experiences and segments are available with only Liferay DXP, some features are only available when used in conjunction with Analytics Cloud. Mondego can utilize experiences to create pages tailored to specific user segments. For example, the main homepage features a special offer only available to customers in North America. In order to ensure that only eligible customers access the offer, the team creates an experience assigned only to the user segment of North American customers. Content pages in Liferay DXP 7.4 have new fragments, drop-down and menu display, that allow site navigation tools to be added anywhere on the page. The drop-down fragment provides a collapsible drop zone for any fragment or widget. It can be especially useful when creating mega menus, as it does not require the development of a custom theme. The menu display fragment provides new options for displaying navigation menus. The menu is based on the site's page hierarchy and can be defined to include only the desired levels. There are two methods for building a hierarchy in the menu display fragment: site menus and contextual menus. Site menus use menus defined in the navigation menu for site navigation. By default, the public pages or private pages hierarchies. Contextual menus show a menu based on page context and allow for more advanced navigation by combining menu display fragments. With contextual menus, you can select an option as it relates to a current page: children, self and siblings, or parent and its siblings. Mondego can utilize customizable navigation bars to improve navigation around the site. For instance, a page on general investment tips might include a contextual menu linking to pages with similar content. For instance, a series of sibling pages also about investment and saving tips and tricks. By default, Liferay DXP uses responsive design. This means that you do not need to create a set of rules to ensure that a web page works on both desktop and mobile. Note that this is not the case for earlier versions of Liferay DXP 7.2 and earlier use mobile rules. Out-of-the-box widgets automatically scale to fit screen size. The device display at the top of the page editor simulates screen size, so layout can be checked before publishing. Grid and container fragments on content pages add additional control and customization to the content layout. With these fragments, specific layout styles can be defined for different screen sizes. For example, many Mondego users access the site on mobile devices. By placing fragments in grid or container fragments, the web team can design pages that are visibly appealing and functional with different screen sizes. Instead of 3 cards displayed horizontally, which would be difficult to read on mobile devices, the web team arranges these cards vertically for phones and tablets. Beginning in Liferay DXP 7.4, it is possible to integrate with live support chat platforms. Enabling Click-to-Chat adds a chat window to sites on your LifeRay instance to improve support and site experience for users. To fully enable Click-to-Chat, a site settings strategy and chat provider and account ID must be established. You can also determine whether guest users can use Click-to-Chat or not. The Mondego Group adds Click-to-Chat on its banking and investment sites, allowing the customer support team to quickly answer users' questions through chat. Also new in DXP 7.4, DocuSign digital signatures can be integrated into documents. Signatures are collected on a document by selecting Collect Digital Signature, filling out the envelope information, and sending it. Collect digital signatures can be applied to a single document or to a collection of documents. Once you select the document or documents, you need to fill out an envelope, which is the document or collection to be signed, with information including the recipient's name, an email, and any accompanying message. Signed documents are stored in DocuSign, not LifeRay, so downloaded documents must be fetched from DocuSign. You can track the envelope status by going to Site menu, Content and Data, Digital Signature. There, you can filter and order or use the search bar to locate specific envelopes. Like Click-to-Chat, you will need to establish a site settings strategy and provide credentials for DocuSign, including your API user ID, API account ID, accounts base URI, integration key, and RSA private key. Mondego has a variety of documents it needs to safely collect digital signatures on, including employee paperwork and new customer applications. By enabling DocuSign, it is possible to securely send and receive necessary signatures. LifeRay DXP 7.4 also introduces automatic translation for web content. By integrating with Google Cloud Translation API, automatic translations are generated for web content. Once automatic translation enabled, auto-translate buttons are added to the translation interface for web content. To enable auto-translate, you will need to provide a valid Google Cloud Service account key. Automatic translation is only available for web content. When you open the Translate option for a piece of web content, you have two options for auto-translate: auto-translate every web content field or auto-translate specific web content fields. Mondego can enable automatic translation to easily generate Spanish, French, and other versions of web content articles. Rather than manually uploading translations for a series of web content articles that provide information on different accounts available to Mondego banks, auto-translate automatically generates translations. Let's review how the Mondego Group will use LifeRay DXP's tools to create unique experiences. To improve user experience on Mondego sites, the web team implements a plan to improve personalization. Several content pages are updated to include multiple experiences which are assigned to newly created user segments, including the Mondego North America user segment. To improve customer service and support, Mondego also integrates with DocuSign to securely collect digital signatures, enables Click-to-Chat, allowing customers to directly chat with a representative, and adds automatic translation, which allows a broader audience to access and engage with web content and information on the site. Now we've reached our knowledge check for this section. The Mondego Group can use blank to create versions of content pages customized to specific blank. Mondego has a larger number of users that visit the site from mobile devices. To make sure that pages work for mobile users, the web team uses the blank and blank fragments and defines their layouts for different screen sizes. To securely collect signatures from Mondego employees and from customers, blank is enabled. Mondego also improves customer support and site accessibility by integrating with blank and enabling blank of web content.